Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to freely assemble and petition the government for a redress of their grievances. It's the First Amendment. It's all that matters.
Welcome to another edition of the Rick Castellano Show, folks. You can see I got a little color. It's my African-American blood. No, I just went to Florida. Excuse me a second here. Great Granny? All American. Diet ginger ale, my favorite. Are you up yet, Granny? You told me you keep your TV on. And when you hear my voice, you wake up? Well, wakey, wakey! Scrumptious. Lot to talk about tonight, folks. Lot to talk about. I could go anywhere. Who knows where I'm going? But I just happen to have a couple of cheat sheets in front of me. President Obama needs to preach from the real book. Well, now that we're talking about the real book, Great Granny, no disrespect, but I got to move this over here. President, Mr. Obama, I got to be respectful. Just like you were respectful of George Bush the other day when he was at the White House. He had to hang his portrait up there. And I know you wish he was really being hung there, but he was hung. And what did he say? Mr. Obama, you know, some hard things going on in your life right now in the country. Words of wisdom for you, Mr. Obama. Prez, old buddy. When you're in a deep, dark thought and you don't know what to do, look at my portrait and say, oh, Georgie, give me some sound advice because I need it, because I make fun of you now and again and often. And what do? I hadn't half the man as you were. Because you know why, Mr. Bush? The unemployment rate when you were most of your presidency was under 4%, 4.1, 4.2. And guess what? It never went to 8%. Mr. Bush is so bad and evil. It never was 8%, Mr. Bush. So could you please give me some sound advice? like the billboard says, do you miss me now? Yeah, we miss you, Mr. Bush, because it never was above. Wait, what am I saying? It just went back up to 8.2% today. Why? Well, the Obama administration was predicting maybe 150,000 jobs. It'd be 69 measly thousand jobs across the whole United States. That's Alaska and that's Hawaii.
It's nothing.
69 measly thousand. When you said, if I'm president, the unemployment rate is going to go to 8%, guess what? In order for this country to get back in the swing of things, we have to create 350,000 jobs a month. But you got your old plugs in the head there, Biden. Hey, we had 23 months of job growth. Yeah, 26 months, excuse me. 26 months. Folks, when you want to spend $1 trillion to create jobs, you don't give $535 million to Slinger to create 13 jobs. Okay? Ridiculous. But 26 months of job growth, if you want to turn the economy around like you said you did, we need 300 150,000 jobs created a month. How many times did you do that? Since you spent $1 trillion? Zero. So stop patting yourself on the back for being a loser. You're not a job creator. You're a money grubbing Grinch. You give all the money to all the people who help you. My Chicago buddies. Hey, how's the crime rate in Chicago? More people have been killed in Chicago in the last year than been killed in Iraq and Afghanistan. You goof! Okay? You want to have the Olympics there? Put the world in danger? Not unless you're Chicago. The people from Chicago. You and your buddies, farewell. I hope you got a limited time in office. I hope come November, you're out of there. Let me get to the story. President Obama needs to preach from the real book. Okay. Obama says that the gay thing, people, like the young gentleman had in his shirt, that Jesus isn't a homophobic. Yes, he is. Jesus loves everybody, but he says it's an abomination. So don't read and... Let me get to... Excuse me, producer. Do you mind popping out of that seat of yours and give me my glasses so I can read this stuff and scratch them? I'll sing a few notes for you while he's getting my glasses. Oh, the cat in the fiddle of my bones in the middle. Oh. Look what I found. Excuse me a second. Little pause. USA Today, Kel Thomas. It is one thing to talk about fairness when it comes to allowing gays and lesbians to marry. It is quite another to claim biblical authority for such relationships. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you anyway. President Obama cited a golden rule about treating others as you would like to be treated. But in doing so, he ignored the totality of the scripture. And the Lord himself, who alone gets to set the rules for human behavior. So, Mr. Obama, that means you say you're a Christian, okay? You went to church for 20 years, Reverend Wright's church. The guy that makes his own rules, black liberation theology. I don't know what they believe in. He's a black Jesus. I'd like to say he's an Italian Jesus, but he's not. Jesus has got Jewish blood into him, like the Lord, our Father, promised King David. Jewish. He's from Israel. Okay? He's not black and he's not Italian. Okay? So, Reverend Wright, you and your black liberation theology, that goes right out the window. So, when you say you're a Christian, Mr. Obama, you don't make the rules. God does. If you're really a Christian, you listen what the Bible says. The president says he's a practicing Christian. It is difficult for one, while simultaneously holding a low view of Bible, which he positioned on several social issues, might suggest, meaning partial birth abortion, late-term abortion, any abortion. Folks, I can understand the human nature, Sam. Incest, rape. That's such a minuscule amount. I'm not saying those aren't dastardly deeds because they are evil, but don't use that for an excuse to abort all of it. Well, I got a headache today. Oh, hey, I was getting an abortion. Hey, guess what, folks? Just in the news. You're probably not paying attention because they try to hide it, but they're practicing abortion if it's a female. More people want to have boys. So they say, like an ultrasound, it's a girl. Let's abort it. And guess what? It went in front of Congress. And you needed 60% of the people to change the law. 60% of them didn't. It was close, but you know what? There was mostly Democrats that sided with. Let's not change the rules. Hey, if we want to be like China, we want to kill babies because they're girls. Go right ahead. Folks, if you ever cared about a loved one, a baby, if you ever tried to have a baby, you would love, whether it's a boy or a girl, to have it. The miracle of life, holding a young baby in your arms, looking at you, and as they grow, looking at you to help and nourish them and take care of them. But let's look at him through Obama's eyes. Hey, it's a girl. We don't need another girl. Hey, give me a coat hanger. Let's discard it. That's exactly what they do. They don't care. And guess what? Why am I saying that? Because remember, folks, I've told you the story often. Obama and a late-term abortion, the baby survived the abortion. Don't help it. Let it sit there and cry to death like it did. Because why? We might have to change Roe versus Wade if you help the crying baby that's in agony from all the salt that was injected in there. No. Am I making this up? Check it out. Check it out. Why do you think I hate this guy? I hate him. I hate him. Okay? Well, I was thinking the other day, and I used to think marriage between a man and a woman, but now I'm the civil rights thing, and my personal opinion is, let gays get married now. Why? Because you need the votes. Because your poll numbers are sinking, so you'll do anything. Because the gay and lesbian people come out in droves to vote. They vote for everything. Why do you think they push their agenda so far? So, Mr. Obama, you decided that you thought, then you don't believe in God. Because, you know what? When I was growing as a Christian, there's a couple things I didn't really like. I said, well, I got to do this, and can't act like this, and I can't do this. Oh, I like everything, but I really don't like that. I like the part about being in heaven and stuff. No. When you believe in God, you believe in what He says. You don't go, well, let's see, look at the menu. I like the Eternity in Heaven. I like No More Tears, but I don't like the lust stuff. Heck, you think I want to look at my wife's big butt? I like to look at magazines on the internet and other girls or guys. Who knows? President Obama goes both ways. He said it before the guy disappeared. The guy had sex with him in college. Anyways, you heard about Mitt Romney making a little suggestion, pulled a prank over 50 years ago, which seemed like bullying a little bit, but the family of the person that said it was bullying says, no, it was just guys joking around, making a big deal. But you, I do drugs as much as I can, as often as I can. You're to be the president of the United States. I wish you would have got caught one time selling. I wish you would have got caught one time buying. You would never be the president. And to sum this up before I get to the next thing, because it goes right along what I think about you. Homosexuality is an abomination. Abortion, anytime. Come as you go, abortions. Terrible. But you love it. You love it. Abortions. Planned Parenthood. What happened at Planned Parenthood this week? Mr. Obama? They just endorsed you. And what did they endorse? Well, caught in a New York office and a Texas office. Tell me, if people say, oh, you don't want to have the baby if it's a girl? Abort it. I'll teach you what to do. Oh, that's just a one-time incident. We fired a person in Texas. Hey, little do we know, another tape shows up. It happened. It happened in New York, too. Folks, Planned Parenthood, when are we going to learn about this? I mean, they tell hookers, prostitutes, how to collect money, how to...
Social services.
Social services, we'll pay for it. Sneak them in. You got underage sex? Hey, it's kumbaya. Kumbaya. Okay, Planned Parenthood, you're an atrocity. Do I think it's needed? No, it needs to be restructured. Come up with a different name. I think it should be held for people, family planning, but not an abortion clinic where say, hey, guess what? Let's have an abortion mill. Come. So, Obama, you're not a Christian. You're not a Christian. You know what? You're not even a Muslim, because Muslims don't give a crap about gay people. Castellano, are you saying you hate gay people? No, I don't hate gay people. I hate what you stand for. I hate how you use them. You know what I hate? I hate John Travolta. That I used to like, that masseuses are coming forward saying right and left that this guy's raped him. I've heard it for years in the movie industry that John Travolta was, maybe might not be gay, but bisexual. He don't know which way he wants to go. He likes it all. But anyway, I hate when Warren Beatty's kid decided, internet betting, decided she didn't want to go through the chairs, the penis, attachment. All of a sudden, she fell in love with a guy, and she says, "Wow, this is so good. Why did I ever notice about this before? Because of the world you live in." Okay, now you don't want to look like Chaz. Now we find out the reason why Chaz is Chaz. She got molested when she was little. Now all of a sudden, when my mom was on stage, I had some gaffers that are female gaffers, and they had sex with me, and that's why I don't know what I don't know what I am. That's right, you don't know what you are. Do I feel sorry for you? Yes, but not anymore. Now you're trying to tell people it's the right thing. Tell people you need help, Chaz. You goof. You look like a fat, smelly pig. Do I feel sorry for you? I used to, not anymore. Annette Benny and Warren Beatty, your kid, I'm glad you came to your senses. You know what real love is like between one man and one woman. Now, let's get on to the next thing. Where's Castellano going with this? Trump's playing the birther card again. Donald Trump, billionaire investor, playing the birther card again, saying that President Obama's birth certificate isn't real. Folks, we've been through this. He showed a newspaper article. Well, people from Arizona, detectives, special agents, checked it out. And guess what, folks? The document that Obama showed on the internet is phony. They took it apart layer by layer on the computer. Could Castellano do it? No. But the best experts in the world, people that authenticate documents, said it is a full-blown phony. So why is Trump keeping it up? Because it's the truth. This guy shouldn't even be president because of the politically correct society we live in. We don't want to check about on this guy. We don't want to check. We don't want to. Hey, he's a black man, and he said he did crack, and he snorted coke, and smoked pot, and did all kinds of drugs. We don't even know how he got in college. Why check? We check. What am I saying, Castellano? Castellano, we already had the racist thing. Are you racist? No, I'm not. But folks, let's tell the truth. Arizona, Maricopa County, Hispanic gentleman, black gentleman in an automobile with his pregnant wife. Hispanic gentleman's walking his dog. Black gentleman almost hits him. The black gentleman says that the guy came in front of him suddenly. It wasn't his fault. Okay, I wasn't there, so I don't know. His Hispanic gentleman shouted, "Hey, what the hell's wrong with you?" Said an obscenity. They got in an argument. Black gentleman said he thought his life was in danger because the guy had a steel crowbar or some kind of stuff in his hands because he had a pregnant wife in the car, so he shot him. Well, folks, where's Jesse Jackson? Where's Al Sharpton? Hispanic gentleman was lying there on the curb with his dog leash in his hand, still in his hand, dead, clutched in his hand. Police came, no crowbar around, and the guy didn't get up and move and throw it away and then come back and grab the leash and die on the ground. No, none. Sit there, the dog still on the leash still in his hand, lying at the curb. Black gentleman in the car said the other guy thought his life was in danger, so that's why he shot him. You know, the hold your ground law. Who knows? Maybe it should be changed. Maybe it should be updated or something. But anyways, am I saying the black gentleman's guilty? No, I'm not. What I'm saying is hypocritical. Same type of circumstance. The Hispanic mom is crying day and night. Why doesn't my son get any attention? Why doesn't my son get justice? But Trayvon is getting all kinds of attention. You got Al Sharpton. You got that goof from the Baltimore Ravens, Ray Lewis. I'd like to kick your butt. You know what? I'd fight you right now. If any of you guys know him, tell him Castellano wants him. Because I'll, you know what? I'm not afraid of him. I don't care. It's the football field. Come to Castellano's going, I'll rip my new butt. Come and tell Castellano. You won't. You know why? Because you're a coward. You want a 140-pound guy and you want to stab him with a knife. I'm a big, tough linebacker, but I'm going to go pummel a 140-pound guy and stab him with 10 of my friends and get away with murder. You're a loser. I go off on a lot of tangents here. Too bad. Okay, we'll get back to the case.
Even Obama.
Yeah, the president waited. Really looked like somebody would be my son. Okay. Castellano's not Spanish. Castellano's not black. Castellano's American. I'm not even going to say I'm Italian. I'm American. But stop this horse crap. I'm sick of it. The Phoenix stand your ground law isn't getting no attention. Why? Because it's, well, I should be. It's a Hispanic, but it's not an Hispanic and a white person. It's an Hispanic and a black person. So it's like wash. It's like if you're white and half black, you're black. The blackness takes all control of everything. I don't know what happens if you're Spanish and half black, or what you are. I don't know how that goes. It's both minority thing. But am I trying to start trouble? No, I'm only trying to tell the truth, folks. I'm trying to, let's cut the horse crap. The United Airlines, black pilots aren't getting, there's not enough of them. Okay, pass the test. Pass the test. Okay, if the black pilots are passing the test, okay. Why? Am I saying black people are stupid? No. But you know what? A lot of people in the black community don't care about school. So should we reward them? Well, there's only a couple black pilots there, so we got to give them more money. They're suing because they want to have more black pilots. You know what? I want to play basketball. I like playing basketball, but you know what? I get crushed out there. But you know what? Why don't I join the NBA and say I don't get enough playing time and then sue? It's ridiculous. Okay? I don't have the skills to play in the NBA. Okay? Castellano is no big-time basketball player, and Castellano is not 7 foot tall. But in anything else, Kodak. Well, black people didn't get the same pay as anybody else. Here's the thing. We're all Americans. If I own a business, the people that work the hardest are going to get paid the most. I'm not going to pay you more money than you're black, your money more than you're Italian. I want to make money. I want to hire the people that the hardest working people, they're going to get paid top dollar. I'm not going, well, you've been here 2 years and you're a lazy, I don't know what words I could say, but I'll just say you're lazy. And you've been working here 2 years and you're a hard-working person. If I want to give you a raise, I got to give you a raise too because you've been working 2 years. Are you nuts? I want to pay people that deserve to be paid what they got to pay. You don't get paid just for showing up. You don't get paid because you took every one of your sick days, but you didn't take an extra one. No. You don't get rewarded if you're a school teacher and your kids aren't passing. Castellano's going to start calling it down the middle. Black, white. Why do I get in the black thing lately? Because of the president we got. He's trying to divide us. Folks, I'm American. One, the American people, why don't we all become Americans out there and stop this nonsense? If we see injustice, no matter where it is, let's stop it together. Let's not let a president that wants to get reelected and has parties every day at the White House and his wife's ass is 3 sizes too big, but the only way you can get an interview with the Obama family, you got to show it from a distance. So you got to show it from a right angle. Look, it's big. Castellano, there's a lot of big people. Yeah, I got big people in my family too, but you know what? They're not telling me. Like this Bloomberg goof, what size soft drink I get. If I'm thirsty, I'm drinking a 40-ouncer. I'm not drinking a 16-ouncer because Bloomberg decides or because Michelle Obama decides. Folks, you're watching the Rick Castellano show, and if you don't like what I got to say, that means you're not patriotic, and smoke 'em!